right, I'm here with my buddy Ryan, who I met actually at Threshold Aviation in Chino a couple years ago when I was a newer G4 captain. So your networking goes a long way. He always worked hard, make sure my airplane was ready. And when I got a call to move this airplane, it's a G4 at Van Nuys, is being sold right now. So we're basically delivering it for the seller to the new buyer. I text Ryan and said, hey, are you off? You want to come fly with me? It's an easy flight to Phoenix, 45 minutes, but gives Ryan a chance to make some extra money, get to learn from a more experienced pilot and kind of help him mentor a little bit where he wants to go next. So come along on this flight. We're going to be flying this G4 from Van Nuys to Phoenix today. Yeah, so because we don't know this airplane, we got here extra early to do a thorough walk around, even though it just came out of maintenance. You know, neither of us have flown this airplane. So the operator can tell you, hey, it's a great airplane, lots of maintenance, but it just came out of a pre-buy. So you got to be really on top of your game and really be thorough with your inspection. We lowered the gear doors, got the flaps to 10, just checked everything out like we would. But you really want to be really diligent with an airplane that you have not flown. So we want to make sure it's in good working order and that we're going to have a safe flight over to Phoenix. Here's the inner workings of the gear. So we're just mainly looking for make sure there's no leaks that are obvious. I mean, even though the mechanics go through it, we want to make sure it's looking good for us. All right, so we just finished our walk around. Ryan's being checked everything that we want to check pretty much every flight, but we want to be really adamant on what's in the logbook, what kind of maintenance records are done. So this airplane's actually pretty clean, don't you think, Ryan? I think so. Yeah, clean interior. Looks like it's been maintained well. So now we'll go through the logbooks and we'll jump in the cockpit. And just like even if you're a beginner private pilot, we're going to check the aero documents, airworthiness, registration, and make sure the airplane is legal to fly because it's PIC, even as SIC, we have liability to make sure this aircraft is airworthy. It's pretty much a safety thing as well as a legal thing. So we want to make sure the airplane is legal, it's safe. We have a maintenance release right now from the seller, from their dispatch, meaning the airplane is good to fly, so that takes some liability off us. Now we just need to make sure it's good to fly and all the documents are up to date. So far it's looking good. We're gonna fire up the APU as it's hot out here in Van Nuys, and we'll walk you through some of the pre-flight checks. All right, while Ryan is getting the clearance, I'll give you a little tour of this airplane. Like I said, we've never been in it. It's a pretty nice one actually though. Got a lab there. We usually just put our bags right there. You got the forward galley, you got a microwave, you know, you got the drink drawer, trash drawer, sink. As you can see, you can entertain a lot of guests. So you got nice interior on this one. You got 4 seats up front. That's all the maintenance records I've been kind of going through as much as I can. Yeah, and you got a dual couch setup here. So these fold out into beds. So this airplane will seat 3, 6, 10. This airplane seats 14. And then you come back here, that's all their maintenance records. You got the lab here, so this just folds up. That's where I go pee. That's where everybody goes pee all the time. Airplane looks pretty nice. So here's what's going on, a little update. I did not know this was an aircraft delivery flight, so we show up, what we're told, easy flight, delivery flight to Phoenix. Let alone it just came out, the buyers have never been on the airplane, so the mechanic's on there. We're gonna take off Van Nuys for an hour, circle the LA area so they can test all the components, and then deliver it to Phoenix if all goes well. If all doesn't go well, then we come back into Van Nuys, put it back into maintenance, and then go home. So, who knows? Do we end up in Phoenix? Do we end up in Van Nuys? I don't really know, but this is one of the drawbacks to contracting. You got no control. It sounded like an easy trip. They moved the closing to tomorrow. They asked if we could fly tomorrow. Both of us can't. I'm on baby watch. Baby could be coming any day, so I'm not gonna be flying tomorrow. We got an important doctor's appointment. So it's wild, you gotta stand up. Like if you guys wanna make money, go for it. I could have said, yes, I'll fly tomorrow. But this airplane's just getting kind of pushed back. They're not communicating well. So hopefully go to Phoenix, have some barbecue, airline home, and be done with this account. But that's part of contracting, so here we are. Mechanics looking it over. We like the airplane so far. Hopefully we start engines normal and we can circle around LA testing systems at altitude and get over to Phoenix. All right, so now that we have to go do an hour above LA, test flight, test all the systems, now I need more fuel. So originally they asked me, how much fuel do you want on board to go to Phoenix? So I always take a little extra, especially an airplane out of maintenance. I told them an amount, 10,000 pounds. We would land with like 6,200, which is great. But now I need more fuel. So now we're waiting on a fuel truck. Yet again, another delay. There's really no passengers, just eats into my day. So it'll be a long day today to make that money. So, but waiting on a fuel truck.
Ground point 7, 21.7, I'll put it on yours.
Thank you. 1, I'm on 1.
All right, sir, what would you like?
Yep, you got it. Engine start, yep.
All right, start page.
Is up.
HP fuel cocks,
Shut.
power levers,
Idle.
gust lock,
Is stowed.
beacon switch,
Is on.
APU air, external air,
Is on and 32.
fuel boost pumps,
1 on both sides.
electrical power,
Is below 35.
and start master.
Here we go.
Clear on the right, sir.
Start master, starting to right. Alright, we got start valve. Got our ignition. HP, LP's coming up. Oil pressure coming up. That looks good there. Here we go. Fuel's flowing. HP increasing. LP increasing. Oil pressure's going up. There's the cutout. Start valve disengaged. That is a good start. I'm going to go ahead and flow it. Start master. Power transfer. That looks good. And we'll go ahead and put the APU down. Transfer bleed airs. Go to flight mode. That's going there. Okay, we'll let that come down. You ready for ground spoiler check?
Ground Cherokee 8 to Golf.
Looking out the left here.
Major 8 Kilo, Van Nuys
They were up,
ground.
now they're down.
And
Down.
taxi south on Bravo,
Down.
hold short of Marine 1 right at Kilo.
Don't got them. Fail
Bravo,
sign.
right
They're
at
still
Kilo,
down,
one
staying
strike
down.
Kilo, 8 to go.
And looks good there. That test is good. Stop air test. And sea level 1, 2, 3.
APU master's on.
Thank you. Alright, we're in the Ember. Got the shaker. And the pusher. And autopilot disconnect works, so it's a good system test.
All right, right side, 1, 2, 3. White rising. Amber, shaker. Autopilot disconnect.
Alright, I reset. That looks good. Let's go flight control. Speed brake is extended. Pull back. All is up on my side.
All is up mine.
Alright, and that looks like a good range. Speed brake. Clean wing on the left.
Yes, sir.
Here goes full rudder left. Full rudder right. That looks good. Go ahead with the after short.
Start master.
Van Nuys ground,
It is off.
Left and right power masters. Box power in air.
8 number Delta
Are
Van
off.
Nuys ground,
Engine bleeder.
Is engaged.
Battery ammeters.
Checked.
Essential DC bus power source.
Auto left main.
Emergency power.
Armed
doors.
Are closed. No lights.
Anti-ice heaters.
Are on.
Major 240 Van Nuys ground, with
It is
strike
off for
taxi
now.
Charlie.
Pressurization control.
Is flight auto ADC 1.
Fuel boost
Van
pumps
Nuys ground
cross flow.
Cherokee November.
On and closed.
Transfer steering.
Is off for the test.
Ground spoilers.
Tested.
2622 Van Nuys ground, Marine 1 right taxi
It's
route Charlie.
tested.
Flight control button ready to go.
Chested.
Yacht
Remember
amber.
8 Kilo at
Engaged.
Kilo,
Nose wheel steering.
standby.
On.
Pedal steering disconnect.
Is on.
8 Kilo traffic is holding in position
oxide
Cessna
welcome.
at Kilo.
Is armed.
Hold short.
Alright, go ahead and
Marine
call
1
them for taxi. I'm done with the checklist.
Hey, 1-6. Ground Gulfstream. At Western, ready to taxi.
And Gulfstream Van Nuys ground, Marine 1 right taxi by Bravo Charlie, hold short, Marine 1 left.
Bravo Charlie, hold short runway 16 left for 16 right.
Verified information, Quebec.
We have information, Quebec.
November
Alright.
340.
Clear the right, sir.
Here we
We're
go.
at Bravo, looking to
Clear ranks. I'm going to come far right.
Coming right, you're clear all the way.
340 Quebec, Sierra Van Nuys Tower.
Alright, transponder set. Exterior lights are set.
Van Nuys ground,
sir. Jack flaps 20, sir.
Here, go ahead.
Okay, reversers.
They're tested.
Okay, crew briefing.
Nice tower, good afternoon.
All right.
400.
We got 7,400 feet of runway. We're departing 16 right. We don't know the airplane. Call anything you see before 80 knots, and we'll most likely abort.
Roger.
It's an LNAV departure until Perry, and then a 110 heading. All right.
Okay. So I'll set 110.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
And then I'll activate it once you call
Sounds good. We're good with the counterbalance right now because we're going to push some fuel over to the left once we get in cruise for a test.
it. Roger.
So we're going to take off right here, 16, high traffic area. So let's be paying attention. You know.
Roger.
You have the backup frequency for departure ready to go.
Yes, sir. It's right here.
Okay,
2
cool.
4.
However you want to tune, it's totally up to you. Any questions for you?
No, sir.
I mean, normal takeoff. We're going to go speed 200 once we get above 400, and then Felch. I'll probably hand fly it to be under that 1750 mark. It's only 2 miles out. It's pretty easy.
Roger.
But that's all I got.
Cool.
Gulfstream, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
16 right, line up and wait.
On paper 5932 Foxtrot.
Line up. So line up checks, please.
Okay, park
Full
brakes
stop,
off.
32
Leaders are on.
Number 32 Foxtrot.
CPU air isolation belts. Closed, secured exterior lights, sir.
They're set.
Clear on the right, sir.
Throw your flight ref page so we
Yes,
can
sir.
see them boxed in a minute. Please.
Alright. Any ground spoilers?
You can go one up now, please.
Okay.
Box left.
Flight control, stand by.
Q. You boxed right. I can't really see yours.
Yes, sir.
You got your 396,
I have
turn
a
left in
clean
November, contact ground point 7.
Cast
Ground
messages
point
clear.
7, left November, etc.
Brake page is up.
396.
Air start ignition and auto throttles are armed.
Thank
Runway
you.
alignment, I see 16 right here,
I see
sir.
16 right.
Alright, line up checks complete.
Thank you.
Gulfstream, runway 16 right, full length, cover takeoff.
16 right, clear for takeoff, full length. 702 to takeoff.
All right, warning inhibit. I see it looking good.
And Tower 248, Romeo Golf, it's holding short 16 right at Delta for close traffic.
There is 248 Romeo Golf and S2, just stand by.
Okay, my tops.
Your tops. Airspeed alive.
Tower
60 knots hold.
Papa is holding short of 16 right, Charlie in sequence.
Check.
Right cross departure.
439 on the top of an S2, just stand by number 3.
V1.
Number 706 Whiskey,
Rotate.
fast make turbos for departed Gulfstream, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff, straight departure approved.
Positive.
Right, clear for
takeoff. Caution like turbulence. 400.
Flaps up. Belch, please.
Manual speed 200.
200.
Roger.
Okay. Belch 200. Thank you. Let me know when we're at Perry, please.
Roger. And we're at Perry, sir.
Here we go. Plan select heading, please.
Cessna 96575, turn 20 degrees right for sequencing, I'll probably return to the downwind.
Turning 20 degrees right for
Thank you.
sequencing 575.
As of information, Romeo is now current wind 190 at 4, altimeter 2995.
Feeling good. All right. Just kind of browse the systems and stuff.
Roger.
You know what I mean? Just kind of,
Yes, sir.
yeah, so we can see how she's flying.
Number 32 Foxtrot, turn 10 degrees left for the sequence.
Turn 10 degrees left, 32 Foxtrot.
So feeling good here.
Departure Gulfstream. Going 4,000, heading 110.
Took departure radar contact, turn left heading 300, climb maintain 7,000.
Left heading 300 up to 7,000. 330. Correction, 300. Let me set that. And then
Thank you.
up to 7,000.
And hit Felch for me, please.
Okay.
Felchin, or 200, and you're going what? 300?
Yep. 300, 7,000.
7,000 check.
Do you want to test out the ATIs?
Yeah, yep, go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Delta 2551 left, consider normal speed and
That
climb
works
maintain
normal.
230. Normal speed, flight level 230.
Yes, good.
Looks like it's adjusting.
Good. Windshield heats.
175 Juliet Echo
Testing
left,
good.
consider center maintain 17,000. Baker still about 2 meters, 294.
LA Center, Gulfstream. 15-4, climbing 19,000.
Well, center climb maintain, flight level 230.
Climb maintain, flight level 230. 230 set.
Thank you.
I see you flying from the right. Autopilot 1 on the throttle 1.
Yeah. Okay, happy with that. There's 18,2992.
Yes, sir.
Summit 18, contact.
So far, we're looking good on everything else. Go for it, logo. Gear down, please. All right, looking good. flaps full. Checks are please. Thank you. All right, so a little update of our flight from Van Nuys to Phoenix. Well, we didn't make it to Phoenix. Airplane flew really well, but you know, the buyer's mechanic was on board. We had an anti-skid problem and there was an electric shade that wasn't working. So here we are, back in Van Nuys. So the people that we were gonna go see in Phoenix and have lunch with, we're not making it. It's just part of the flight, part of the job as a contractor. So we did tons of flight checks. It's 3 p.m. So it wasn't a crazy long day, but just as long of a day in the car, so with like a 45-minute flight. But yes, we still get paid either way. We didn't go to Phoenix, so now I'm gonna get an Uber to LAX, pick up my car and drive home. Ryan's gonna do the same. So hard as a contractor, but hey, at least we got to fly together for fun. Hopefully the airplane will be fixed in a couple days and we can take it together to Phoenix, make another $1, and then go from there. But just wanted you, thanks for coming along on our trip, on our maintenance flight, non-trip to Phoenix.